A pin in chess is when a piece cannot move because there's a more valuable piece behind it. It has two variations. Absolute, when the piece is in front of the king and cannot move under any circumstances, and relative, when it's in front of another valuable piece like the queen or rook, and moving would mean losing that piece. It's used to immobilize the opponent, allowing you to gain material or attack. In this video, we'll explain both variants. In the absolute pin variant, White starts by opening the game, controlling the center, and freeing lines for their pieces. Black responds by blocking the white pawn and securing its central position. White develops its knight, aiming at the center and preparing future maneuvers. Black does the same with its knight, defending its pawn and gaining space for its minor pieces. The white bishop takes its position on the diagonal, aiming at the king's flank, creating significant pressure. Meanwhile, black develops its knight, completely unaware of the impending threat. The white bishop then moves forward and absolutely pins the black knight, leaving it in a completely absolute pin. Grandmasters use the absolute pin to immobilize crucial enemy pieces, easily gain material, and open lines toward the king, compelling the opponent to move with great caution and taking advantage of their lack of mobility to attack both safely and effectively. In the relative pinned variation, you begin by advancing a central pawn, taking control of the center and opening lines for your major pieces. The opponent responds in exactly the same manner, halting the pawn's advance. The white knight then moves towards the center, searching for an active square from which it can effectively support other pieces. Your opponent develops their own knight, reinforcing the central pawn and gaining a strong presence on the board. The white bishop is positioned on a diagonal, aiming at the king's side, starting to exert pressure on the opposing pieces. The black knight advances to the center, developing without noticing the approaching threat. White reinforces the center with a second pawn, consolidating its position and clearing the path for the bishop. The opponent strengthens their central pawn, attempting to maintain coordination and defense. The white queen advances, aligning with the bishop and increasing pressure on the king's side. The black bishop positions itself to protect the knight and maintain the defense. Finally, the white bishop advances to the king's flank and pins the enemy knight in front of the queen, so moving, it would immediately expose the most valuable piece. The pin is now established, effectively limiting the opponent's defensive options and setting up future maneuvers for white to maintain the initiative. Now that you understand how the pin tactic and its various forms work, it's your opportunity to practice and truly learn. And the absolute best way you can do that is by joining BlackChess Academy. You'll find the link in the description below.